Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing December's budget with me. It's our last budget of 2024. We have made it, you guys, so let's kick off this last month with a bang. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. Before we get into our budget, just a little spiel about how we do this. So we have a household account that me and my husband put money into, and that money that we put into there is supposed to take care of all of our household bills. And so that is how we do everything. I was on a personal journey this year to pay off my personal debt so that I could put more money towards our household bills and pay off our household debt. Y'all, happy birthday to me, but I did go ahead and become personally debt free. That was like one of my best gifts I could give myself. And now we're going to be taking the next step, which is paying off our household debt. So the income is somewhat limited, but it is what it is, and we make it work every single month. And so let's get into the numbers. I will normally have them on the screen somewhere over here. So the first things first is that we are going to talk about income. So we are just budgeting $5,200 for income, and that's between me and my husband. And then next is going to be our debt. And this is something a whole lot different because I haven't really been showing this all year long. But we have our mortgage, which is $22.49. We have our Discover card, and the minimum payment is $251. Our water treatment, which is actually $107.86. And then we have our Chase card, which is $114. Now, those are all of the minimums, but I'm thinking to myself, and I may talk more about this in my debt video, but what I'm thinking is to help myself get ahead and pay off the Chase card sooner rather than later, is I am also going to take the minimum payment from the Discover card and put towards the Chase card, which would give me extra money on top of the money that I'm going to add for my debt snowball out of my personal check. And so I think that we can get it paid off in May. Really, really high hopes. Or get very, very close to having it paid off. Now, no, I would not have any money going towards Discover. The reason why y'all have always seen like Discover at 100 and stuff like that was because I actually have like a lot of our bills get charged to that card and then I pay it back. So I'm always technically paying the minimum payment. So I think for a couple of months we can take a step back and pay off a $12,000 card if I'm able to do that. So that may be what I do, but y'all stay tuned for that because I have already started our household debt journey. So we are looking at $2,713.38 going towards our debt. Now, we're not worried about our mortgage either because that is a whole nother beast. The goal really is to just get out of the like consumer debt. Next, we're going to look at our fixed expenses. So the first one we have is our daycare. That's I wish it was $118. We would be paid up for the year. But $1,118, and the breakdown is $10.40 for daycare and then $78 for soccer. I'm budgeting about $50 for gas. We have used just a tiny bit more in gas in November. We did get a couple of very cool days, and so we did have to turn on the heater, but I'm not expecting it to be like super high because we've been paying about $36 in gas, but just giving it that little bit of a buffer. Utilities probably will still be high because my husband literally just turned off the the sprinklers, so we probably won't see a little bit of a decrease until January or February. But this water bill, I'm just taking it as we're never going to get back to that $100 like base pay that we had when we like first moved in here. It's just crazy. Like, how is water that expensive? Our internet is at 8660. Our YouTube TV is at 99.84. I'm budgeting about $120 for electricity, because the biggest thing is that we're really not using like our AC that much, and even if we are, it's not extremely hot outside, so the AC is not working like as hard. So I think 120. I think last month we paid, and let me just check, last month we paid like $145, so we should be good for like 120. And then ADT is going to be 6050, and that's our security system. So we're looking about 171094 for all of our fixed expenses. Now we are going to look at our variable like spending, which is our spending accounts. That is also cashless. I am going to be using our debit card this month, in the month of December, to make sure that I stay within those numbers, because we are going to end the month with not budgeting or using money that has not been budgeted. But groceries, I'm budgeting $450. I think that's going to be a little tight, but I think if I do it right, I should be good. We are currently subscribed to Little Spoons for baby girl to get her like meals and stuff, and that subscription is about like $40 every 2 weeks. And then I plan on doing a nice grocery haul and stock up on all of the basic things, and then just be very methodical about all of the additional things I get for groceries for the remainder of the year. Household is going to be $150. I originally was going to do a little bit more, but I'm going to do $150 and make it work. I don't think that in December we will be having our grass cut. I'm going to tell my husband to reach out to our lawn care guy. I think that they have one, no, because Thursday would have been, I wonder if this is our last like grass cut, y'all, now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna have to follow up with my husband about that, but I don't think that we should have any grass cutting in December. So 150 should be good. And for the most part with household stuff, we're pretty much stocked up. We ran out of garbage bags, and I bought garbage bags, but we have like laundry detergent and softener and soap and all of those things. So I think that I won't need to really like stock up on that, but I do need toilet paper. So I think $150 will be good. I am going to be putting $25 into spending. I want to save up money in spending, but then I also want to cut back because I need to be refocusing our money towards like our emergency fund and our rainy day funds, and making sure that we get that up, and just reducing our spending and spend only when we need to, because things are hard out here in these streets. And we're trying to get rid of this debt as well too. So 25 for spending, nothing for eating out in the month of December. Although if I make some extra money, I may put a few dollars into there. And then baby girl is gonna get 25. Excuse me, y'all. And that is going to just be for anything she needs. The only thing that I can think of that we'll potentially need to buy for is some like nighttime diapers. Other than that, she should be stocked up. But knowing me, anytime I go into the store and I see something, I want to get it for her. And then lastly is going to be our sinking funds. Okay, so sinking funds, we have entertainment. I'm going to add about $25 to entertainment. Now that I'm talking to y'all about it, I am remembering that this is the time where we buy teachers like school gifts for the holidays and things like that. So we'll see how that works out. Maybe everybody will get like a $10 gift card and like their favorite candy or something like that to stay within budget. And then we also have Christmas. This is normally where I take out our Christmas money for our Christmas dinner. And then we are planning on taking baby girl to go and see lights. Last year, the place that we went was free, and so we didn't have to pay for it, but they had been doing it for like 25-30 years, and last year was their last year, so we do need to find somewhere else to have an activity for baby girl to do. And I also think that I want to do like another activity for her for Christmas, at some point throughout December. So just putting a little bit of money into entertainment to help out with all of those things, because that's where all of that stuff comes out of. Car insurance, we're going to just put $10 in there, put something in there. Nothing for car maintenance, nothing for pets. We're going to put $10 into health. We are like beefing that up and we're doing a good job of getting some money into there. So I just want to start off the new year with like some money in the bank, you know what I mean? And just kind of like building up those numbers between December and January before I go like full throttle on paying off debt. Nothing for home maintenance. Subscriptions is going to get $30. Oh my God. Oh no, why I'm yawning so much? $30, and that's really gonna go to our HOA because we are saving for that. So the last two things really that we're putting money towards that would be like in subscriptions is our car insurance and our HOA. Rainy day is gonna get $10.68 because that's like the remaining cents that's projected in the budget. Emergency fund is gonna get $15, and that should bring us to about $730. Because the goal was to get it to 1,000, but we'll see. We never know. Nothing for future. Baby girl's gonna get her normal $8, and then taxes, we're actually putting $17 into there. And just like a quick little like backstory on that, we are trying to save up as much money as we can in this short period of time to put towards our escrow, because I didn't realize, y'all, but my home did go up again in value, although we did win the appeal to have it like reappraised and come down. It was still higher than where it was at last year. So what they have projected for us and what we've been paying for is not going to be enough to cover all of our taxes. So we're going to be short about $1,500. And so I'll almost have half of it to put towards that. And then I'm thinking of a strategy in January that would probably get me to have it all paid off, and so we won't have an overage that we need to worry about, and then that will then also help aid in reducing our mortgage. So because I've been running the numbers as well too, if I like didn't have that, then what that would kind of bring our mortgage down to. So we'll see what that happens, but that's kind of just like what's turning in my head for our taxes. And then going into 2025, we will really start having that as a goal that we need to save up money so that we are digging in and adding on to our escrow to avoid these overages. So that is what we are looking like, you guys, for our December budget. So much can happen during this time, especially in December, with just like any extra income or saving money here or there. But we'll see what happens. But this is our budget. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.